Guys, my name is Aaron. This is Akira. This is Nala. Nala. Hello. All right. I just got something big happening in the Philippines, and I thought I'd do a little bit of a shout out. I'm going to try and do it in one big run, but I might have to break this video up a little bit. Now, for the last, I live in Australia. I used to own call centers in the Philippines for nearly 15 years. I know the Philippines very well. I know the corruption, I know the poverty, I know the problems, and I know the good things, right? I was there before most of the foreigners. I was there from about 2003 to 2013. I moved back to Australia and raised my kids. My kids are about to become 18. Okay, and they're dual citizens and they're able to buy land. Now, I've had a gutful of Australia. Over here right now, I own bakery, pizza, pasta, ribs, wings, brisket, burgers, fish and chips, and I'm about to buy a resort over there, right? About to buy a resort, very, very rundown resort, beachfront in LBA in Zambales, okay? There'll be a link on the bottom of that. You should really just touch me. Now, I'm here to talk about a couple of things. Now, first thing, I'm very close to the signing day, all right? I've been working on this for nearly, actual fact, I've been working on it for well over 3 years. The plan's been 10 years in the making. I understand foreigners can't buy land. I get it. You don't have to tell me. I understand. I understand the risks. I understand the due diligence. I understand all that stuff, and I'm going to come over there. I'm going to get, through my sons, beachfront property at LBA, 1,000 square meters. Right now, there's 5 rooms there. There's going to be a big bar and a big restaurant, pizza, pasta, rib wing restaurant. And I'm going to need, now first thing, I'm going to need to hire people, okay? So I am looking for a construction manager, a construction foreman, okay? If you're in the construction industry, not the low level, I want a construction foreman that specializes in electrical and HVAC, that's air conditioning and fitting, okay? So I need a HVAC and electrician, experienced construction foreman, Filipino, okay? This is not a construction job at one time. You will be put on as staff and you will stay with me forever if given the chance. So if you are a construction foreman, please follow the links down the bottom here somewhere, and I'd love to talk to you about a full-time job at LBA in Zambales, all right? Now, above all that, I'm also going to need a like a resort manager. Now, just to understand, this resort it needs work. It needs construction work, okay? Everything I need is there, but it just needs work. So I'm going to need a construction manager, someone that I can deal with, because I'm probably going to stay in Australia for about the next 6 to 12 months and then come over, and I need repairs done. And I'm probably going to need one set of hired help, probably one of the girls maybe, and who's experienced in resto bar sort of stuff. I will teach everyone how to do food and that sort of stuff. Now the thing is I'm not ready for guests yet, but I'm going to be ready for guests in the near future. So those 3 people at the moment will work under the construction foreman, and they can get a room ready, and then get a second room ready, and then get a third room ready. There's 5 rooms there right now, and I'm going to build a few kubu huts around the place, and then I'm going to build my bar. I'm going to build the sun deck, which is already in place. It just needs to be put together. I'm apparently about 7 to 10 minutes away from the big transport stations and a few other things, so we can get access to the products that we need. Okay, so I want a hotel manager. I want a construction foreman, not a construction worker, a construction foreman. I want a hotel, someone who's in management-ish, understands all the basics. I do have a few people in mind because I've lived there for 15 years. I've got a few of my old staff hanging around, and I want one person in just to clear the place up, okay? Probably one of the girls, all right? I'd love an attractive girl because there is a very specific business plan after what I need to do. But I'll let you be the judge. Please follow the links, fill in the application. Now, here's the business plan, all right? So what you understand. First thing, people are going to be able to stay at my resort for free. There is no charge to get one of my rooms, okay? I'm in pizza, pasta, ribs, wings, brisket, burgers. You will be required to spend, look, I'm going to talk Australian dollars here because that's what's been running through my head, around about $100 a day for one person, okay, to eat and drink and spend, all right? And that's a consumable item. So you stay at the resort, beachside resort for free, and in my bar, you will have Australian food at the highest level I can provide. It is probably going to be similar to Australian prices, okay? Because I'm not going to sacrifice my quality. It's not going to suit budgeting Filipinos, okay? I do understand that you need that, but it's not my style, and I've tried to go down through these paths before. So I'm probably going to be a little bit expensive on the beers and the food, but I promise you, mate, I got pizzas this much toppings on top, man. I'm not going to skimp on it, mate. You're going to have, like, really, you're going to have access to lapus and pigs and sorry, the suckling pig, whatever they're called, and even all the way up to tomahawk steaks and shit. I own steakhouses, okay? So I'm gonna come with the big guns, and I'm gonna try and put together some nice food for you. Free to stay. You must spend a certain amount in it. My Australian customers, which what it's all about, is I'm going to offer roughly about $4,000 Australians for a customer from Australia, and they're going to get flights, picked up at the airport, brought to the hotel. They're going to get 10 nights accommodation with unlimited booze, unlimited food, and the essence is they'll get 10 days and then get flown back home, $4,000, okay? Now, the next thing I'm intending to do is I want to try and teach people how to retire in the Philippines. I will have a separate, and this is the foreigners, man, you want to be a part of this one. I'm going to have a separate piece of land that'll be broken up for long-term leases. You can come and see me, and I can say, all right, you can go and have that 100 square meters or 150 square meters. How long do you intend to live? Are you going to live for 25 years? All right, you're going to pay for 25 years of a lease on that block of land. I'm going to bring a simple house in for you, you know, either a kubu hut or something that is affordable. And I'm not going to build big construction. That's not what the style is. And you're going to live in there for 25 years, and maybe you're going to die in it. Maybe you're going to abandon it. Maybe you're going to move back. And that's my chargeable. I'm going to have blocks of land for a foreigner-based community. Okay, not on the resort side. There'll be a nearby land where I can offer long-term leases to foreigners who want to stay. I will be accredited in the SSRV sector, and I've been chasing Filipino real estate for 4 years. It's a fucking mess, man. I don't understand how it operates there, man. Your land sales are insanity. In Australia, I own the restaurants, but I am a financial planner. I am a registered real estate broker. Oh my God, you guys need some help. I'm going to get in the real estate market. I have some very key people attached to me that I've been dealing with for years, and I want to put something together for you. So foreigners, if you want to retire, if you want to talk SSRV visas, if you want to talk even just popping away your visas, real estate, all that sort of stuff, long term, you gotta click through. You gotta get attached to me one way or another. The name of the resort is going to be Australia Retro Bar Resort. Aussie Retro Bar Resort. Aussie Retro Bar Resort. You can have a look at my food. There's going to be a TikTok which has a little bit of my food. You know, I do like 350 meals, full bakeries and pies and lamingtons and all this stuff that the Philippines may or may not appreciate. I don't really know. I'm definitely not going to do ulam and fucking rice. I think that's, how can I charge $120 a night and feed just fucking rice, man? That sort of sounds insane to me, but I do need Australian prices, so keep that in mind. If you want to come over and have a $3 beer, you're in the wrong fucking place, man. Mine will be $5 or $6, that sort of stuff, okay? We'll talk about that later. That's something in process. Next thing, so I need my construction people. I need anyone that wants to fly from Australia over to the Philippines on 10-day holidays, all in. When I say it's about $4,000, covers about $1,000 worth of flights, 10-day accommodation, food, alcohol. Now, here's the big thing. The bar is going to be a big circular bar where everybody can see. In Australia, there's a massive loneliness epidemic, mental health epidemic, all right? So there's a lot of healthy people have not touched a woman for 25 years. So the rooms, I'm not even going to put a TV in it. The room, you will sleep in it, you will aircon in it, you will rest in it, and then you will come to the bar. And the bar will be the buzzing cycle. I will not be in the sex industry, all right? I will supply sexy girls in bikini tops and mini skirts, and they inside the bar. It's basically just a full-blown dance floor, and it's going to be social media mad. It's going to be content for social media, and we're going to make sure the girls, they can eat a pizza with you. You can buy them a drink. You can tip them. You can't touch them. You do not touch the girls. No touching, period. But they will make you feel important. All right? They'll flirt with you. You can flirt with them. I'm not against that sort of stuff, but you can't. The minute you touch the girls, they will be dedicated to leave you alone. All right? So be aware of that. You can't be a drunken bum. You'll be cut off real early. Real early. Unlimited bloody span does not mean unlimited drinking, man. It's like 1 an hour sort of deal, all right? So be aware on that. I'm not taking in drunks, mate. I'm not taking in violence, mate. I'll be the first person to call the cops in on you. So be real, all right? I need to protect my people. Now, we're into 10 minutes. I'm only halfway through my conversation anyway. Okay, so the bar where it is designed, so it's a big circular bar where there's no obstruction, where everybody can see. You could talk to the dude 8 meters away from you, on the corners, across, so everybody can see everybody, and the girls are in there, and they'll do their dancing, and they'll do their little skits, and they'll do their TikToks, and they'll do anything we can do to get viral. Now, it doesn't have to always be viral, but we'll start with the TikToks and the social media concept where everybody can see the girls dancing away, and they can be pointing at shit in the sky. Hey, yes, you can buy me a pizza. Yes, you can buy me a drink. Yes, I will serve you. Yes, I can do this. No, you can't fucking touch me. Yes, it is fucking $4,000, and yes, I will. You will be able to meet me and hang out. Now, second to that, so this is the girls' situation. This is their job is to be entertainment. Classy entertainment. They'll have jiggly boobies and all that sort of stuff. Nothing wrong with a pair of titties in your face, all right? In a bikini top, can't fucking touch them. You get your ass kicked out immediately. I'm not tolerating that. But what you will do, and listen to this, I will offer something. I've thought about it for a long, long time. It's a girlfriend experience. It's getting very popular in the Philippines. I have to call it a hosting experience, and that's when you can pay for a girl to sit by your side, all right, and be close to her. And she can give you a back massage at the bar, not in your room. She can stroke your stroke your little arm and make you feel important. You could probably go for a walk down the beach and hold a hand, and you could sweet nothings to it. She can touch you above the belt. You cannot touch her. You even be the slightest bit. She'll be instructed to leave, all right? But her there, you can hire her for 6 or 8 hours a day, and she'll just be by your side, and you can buy her a drink, and that's her tips, as it always is. And, mate, you can feel wanted, and you can feel special, and these guys will be trained to do that. They'll be trained to make you feel like a real person, because Australia, we hate fucking women, man. Like, we don't want that shit in our life, and we're lonely. I'm lonely. I understand how it is, man. So I want to breach that barrier where you can sit around the table and talk to each other and be social. Your room, no TV in your room, waste of time with TV. I might probably have sport. I might have a karaoke, but that's not really what it's about. At the end of the day, you can hire one of the girls. I'll sit at your side. Not a bar girl. They're not a fucking bar girl. Don't even think about that. But they can sit there and they can be your company for whatever hours you're going to pay for. And I'm going to say this in the most classy way possible. If you wanted to actually have a sexual companion, all right? Obviously, outside is all the bars, and if you're in the Philippines, you know how it works. You could get the girl beside you and pay for an extra chaperone, an extra person, and take 2 of them outside, and the girls or whoever you got with you can go and talk you through the bars and help you meet the women out there and negotiate your deals and check their IDs and keep you safe and bring them back, and you do what you fucking do, all right? I got no part on that. But my girls, nah. You don't ask for the Facebook, don't get their phone number, you get any of that shit. They are there for no other reason than make you feel special, okay? Special. Make sure you understand that statement, okay? Everyone's lonely, and there's nothing better than a beautiful Filipino at your side giving you a little bit of attention for the right reasons. And I understand that, okay? And that's a girlfriend experience. Now, that's where we are right now. So just to be clear, the bar is the entertainment. The beach is the entertainment. My dogs over here, when I'm ready, they will get their one-way trip. There's a 3-year-old and a 2-year-old, okay? 3-year-old, a 2-year-old. And I will fly these over once I settle. I'll fly them over there on the one-way trip, and I'll have a little pile of balls in the corner. And hopefully my guests aren't scared of fucking dogs. These are big-ass German Shepherds. They're as friendly as they get. And you pick up a ball and you take them down the beach, and you throw the ball around and you give them some attention, and they'll love you to death, and they will just be your friend, all right, like this. All right, look at this dog, man. Who doesn't want that shit on their fucking lap every day? All right, so my dogs will be friendly, running around. Obviously, you get Filipinos who get scared. I don't know what to do about that because I don't see the point on putting them on a chain where they're a part of the attraction. And I'm at LBA, and I'm right on the beach, man. And I will have a big bar. I will have at least 5 concrete rooms. That wasn't the plan. I might double deck it later on. I'm not trying to. I want 120 Australian customers at $4,000 each. It's $500 a year. Guests flying over there. That's my concentration point. Locals like you. Don't know, $100, $120 a night for the first person. You'll get that back in bar tab and you'll spend it. I haven't exactly worked out that. Obviously eating a tomahawk steak or a lapu or something extremely premium. It's a bit hard. I've got to make some money for the bar, so I've got to work out the way how to price that out. I don't want to overprice it. And there will be people outside who can just come in and be the foreigner or the Filipino and just pay the rate, sit at the bar. But do you really want to pay $6 a beer or whatever I'll put on it? Do you really want to pay $20 a fucking pizza? Because that's probably what they're going to be. I'm not going to pretend, man. I ain't doing this $10 shit that you're used to. All right? I want to give you free beachfront accommodation with no conditions other than bar tab, like going to a KTV and having to spend for the room. That is my model. My Australians, $4,000, 120 of us a year. I don't need any more than 12 a year. 12 a month, and that's what I can budget on. And I'll have TikToks going out by the 1,000 to encourage people to come over, because who's not going to fucking hang out with a bunch of beautiful Filipinos for $4,000 for 10 days? You'd be nuts not to. And I'll pick you up for the airport and all that sort of stuff. Now I'm at 16 minutes now, so I don't know whether you've made it this long. You'll see a logo floating around of what I'm doing. Who doesn't want this in their face, right? Who doesn't want to be licked by this dog? Just so you understand, these are Australian dogs. These guys are cleaner than me. These dogs are cleaner than me. They are washed perfectly every fucking week, man. These are not street dogs, man. Look at that. Look at that. All right? This is what you're going to hang out with. You're going to, fuck it. I'll sit down at the bar with your fucking pizza, mate. I don't really care. All right? Another one down there. Nala, stay there. All right. All right, I'm going to do a quick run through, a very, very quick run through so you understand. I need a Filipino foreman that is specialist in electrical and aircon, because I don't want to get extra outside people. I want someone who's reasonably experienced in management, just so when I'm ready to open, I can take a few guests without the bar. So obviously the bar won't be ready straight away, so I'll just rent a few rooms out just to make enough money to pay the people. And I probably want one girl. I'd love them to be attractive. I'd love them to stick around a lot more, but the model is calling. And when the construction's going and there's no guests, all 3 of yous are doing construction, all right? You're doing whatever it needs to be done to get us operational. So don't think you're going to run around and clean bins and shit. You'll be carrying construction material and fucking on ladders and everything. And I will start sending over my Australian restaurant stuff over there. And then, I mean, I'm not going to do miracles, man. I want to be operational within, 6 months. I want to be professional within a year and a bit. I am not going to be 5-star. Don't even want to be 3-star. I want my food and my girls to be the show, okay? I want you to pay $60 or $80 for one of my girls to sit down next to you and treat you like a king, all right? Treat you like a king. Can't touch them, can't fuck them, can't do anything. They're going to ask straight up, is it okay if I hold your hand? And then it's okay, all right? You can't ask them, they can ask you. And if they don't want to touch you, they don't need to fucking touch you. And you also can't choose your own girl. You just choose a lottery, all right? All the girls are equal. You fucking want a date sitting beside you, we'll pick your date, okay? Just want to make that clear. There is no special arrangement. Just because I've got one super pretty girl does not mean she gets all the fucking business. Pizza, pasta, ribs, wings, brisket, very high in burgers, and I do fish and chips here. I will probably do fish and chips over there, but if I'm on the sea, I might as well take a piece of the bigger fish, which I don't think I can do cheap items, and we'll deal with that. Now, you're at 20 minutes. I don't know whether you've made it this far. I appreciate if you did. Somewhere you're going to get the links. Foreigner investments. I mean, I could take a bit of investment in. It's to be decided. Not really the resort. The resort is mine. No one cashes in on that but me and my son, all right? But when I buy the external land and the external foreigner leases. I probably, you know, if I've got a couple of thousand square meters sitting there for the taking, fuck, I don't want to raise a 10, 12 million, 20 million pay, so I might as well let you guys cut in. So that's a discussion. I don't know exactly whether I want your money, but I do want people to retire, and I want to help you with the visas, and I want to get in the real estate industry because it's fucking useless, man. Like, I've never seen anything that a fucking person can shout out on Facebook on some fucking $100 million piece of land, 100 million peso piece of land, and expect 5% commission. It's crazy. What the fuck, man? Here, you got to go to uni for a year, and you got to be on a salary with a professional group and have due diligence training and have lawyers out of your ass, and you can't. Oh my God, mate, it's messy. So that's my story. We're at 20 minutes right now. Apologize, I rattled on a bit. I want a construction person. I want a hotel manager. I want a attractive girl would be nice to get them first in the door, okay? I want people who are interested in finding out more about my holiday packages, all right? Just get your name down there. I'm not ready to launch it right now, but I'd love to start building some information. And future investors, yeah. Oh, influencers. I didn't say it. I will do influencer deals, all right? I do expect to, mate, I'd love Filipino Life and Filipino P, and you know, there's the top 10. You know, come over. I'll give you a room. I probably won't give you $120 worth of food and alcohol, but I'll give you 50 maybe. You know, I just want to get an interview with you both ways and help you promote. I've already spoken to JRC, the lawyers down there, and. Anyway, so if you're an influencer, get your name down, give us your track so I can join and I'll grow. I've got a TikTok with about 20,000 members myself. That's probably my main media. I will start. I've got a Facebook with 20,000 members as well, but I need to that's a different business. I'll sort of rebrand that. Anyway, guys, we're at 22 minutes. Appreciate you if you've stayed this long. Crazy if you did. Get your name on the link below or above or anything like that. Bar Boobies Food. Bar Boobies Food by the ocean. Okay? Beautiful ocean, man. The shit's pretty pristine, man. There's no fucking sand mining shit around the place. There's barely a fishing boat on this place, mate. It's fucking nice. It's not like Penducket Beach where it's got that volcanic fucking shit. This is white sand. It's a motherlode, mate. I am so happy of me closing this off within a week. All right, within a week. Okay, guys, 22 minutes. Enjoy your time, and thank you for watching. Be a part of what I'm about to do. It's a one of a kind, okay? I'm okay if anyone wants to copy this thing. I really am not here to pretend anything I'm special, all right? But I have owned call centers for so many years. I've owned food places for so many years. I am not greedy. I'm not greedy anymore. I don't need the big dollars. I don't care about the money side. I just need to operate and enjoy my future retirement. I'm 54 years old. I'm healthy for the next 20 years. Oh, I need a woman. Buy me a woman. I want a beautiful, look, I don't want 20-year-olds. You fucking feral fucking foreigners, mate. What are you doing, mate? Give me a 32-year-old, 28 to 35, man. Give me one of that, man. I'd be very fucking happy. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your day and appreciate it. Bye-bye.